नमस्कार, मेरा नाम है राजीव कुमार बजाज यानी RKB और मैं हूं इस वक्त एडवोकेट प्रदीप नाम्बियार जी के साथ। प्रदीप जी नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, नमस्कार।
So Pradeep ji, we've got a very important guest indeed today. We've got a man who's just won the biggest prize that there is in the music industry. This is the Oscar of the music industry, the Grammy. We've got Mr. Shankar Mahadevan with us at the moment, and I think he can hear us. Shankar Mahadevan sahab, namaskar.
Namaskar, Rajiv ji. How are you doing?
Absolutely fine. With me is Advocate Pradeep Nambiar sahab.
Namaskar, sir.
नमस्कार।
So, Shankar Mahadevan sahab, your family comes from Palakkad in Kerala, but you grew up in Chembur, in Mumbai.
Yes.
And you were taught Hindustani classical and Carnatic music when you were growing up. How did that come about? Because you know, either you are taught Carnatic music or you are taught Hindustani classical. तो दोनों कैसे हो गया सर? ये तो बता दें।
सर वो सीखा एक्चुअली फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग जो मैंने ली है वो है कर्नाटक क्लासिकल में।
ओके, आई थॉट
बट हिंदुस्तानी क्लासिकल मुंबई का जो माहौल है उसमें you encounter so many artists in your life and whom you look up to and whom you idolize, तो उनसे सीख के मैं सीखा।
क्या बात है सर। And by the way, congratulations, and I don't even know where to begin and where to end, very frankly speaking.
Thank you, sir.
You've just won the Grammy. Oh God, this is like crazy, man. This is like crazy. You know, when we were all growing up, we always used to dream of artists who would win a Grammy. We had heard of Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. You know, he won a Grammy. Then a couple of other people came along and so on and so forth.
हम लोग भी ग्रामी सिर्फ टीवी में देखते थे सर।
जी बिल्कुल।
हम लोग को हम कहाँ सोचे थे कि हमको ग्रामी मिलेगा।
क्या बात कर रहे हो सर? So what happened on stage? You blanked out? You thought it was all a dream, or what happened?
I didn't blank out. In fact, beautiful thoughts came to me on the stage, and वो जो moment था वो more than anything it was a moment of gratitude, a moment of extreme happiness and a feeling of achievement that yes, our music more than anything, हमारा जो संगीत है, क्लासिकल संगीत है, नॉर्थ हो या साउथ हो, उसको ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म में रिकग्निशन मिला है एंड द होल वर्ल्ड इज वाचिंग एंड इंडिया का नाम, भारत का नाम बहुत रोशन हुआ है। ये फीलिंग इज जस्ट अमेजिंग। सो दैट्स व्हाट हैपेंड।
Fantastic, really fantastic.
You know, for the youth of today who see you as a fantastic, successful role model, they see you as a successful role model. And you at a young age, as Bajaj Sahab was saying, Carnatic music, Hindustani music, Veena, at the age of 5, playing the Veena. Anybody who sees you as a role model, the youth of today, would like to know that ये 5 साल की उम्र में ये सब कैसे, छोटा बच्चे के दिमाग में तो ये सब, was it that it was you were talented, born talented? How was it? Because it is.
सर क्या हो जाता है कि ह्यूमन बीइंग्स कई लोगों को कई चीजें ना से ज्यादा दे फील वेरी कंफर्टेबल, और माँ सरस्वती ऐसी है ना कि कोई लोगों पे हाथ रख देती है थोड़ी बहुत, तो आई एम अ पर्सन जो कि अभी आप मुझे मतलब आप हिस्ट्री या पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में बात करें बोलेंगे तो आई एम अ जीरो एट दैट। लेकिन मेरा लगाव जो है, माय नेचुरल इंक्लिनेशन, बिकॉज मैं तभी हारमोनियम बजाया जबकि मैं नहीं जानता था कि वो इंस्ट्रूमेंट का नाम हारमोनियम है। आप समझ रहे हो?
Exactly.
मैंने सिर्फ वो इंस्ट्रूमेंट को देखा था और वो देख के मैं तुरंत बजाने लगा था। तो some kind of a blessing was there and an inclination towards music, and this is all Ma Saraswati's Ashirwad, which is happening for the last 30 years of career that I am in music.
And your family recognized that talent within you immediately?
See, that is the plus point. See, the thing is, the fact that my parents recognized that इस बच्चे को म्यूजिक की तरफ इंक्लिनेशन है। मैं साढ़े तीन साल का था जब मैं हारमोनियम में मैंने जन गण मन बजाया, and I played a few songs which I knew. चल 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 मेरे साथी, वो मेरे हाथी, it was हाथी मेरे साथी had just released. तो ये सब गाना मैं बचपन में मैंने बजाया था। तो my parents said that अरे इसको तो कुछ म्यूजिकल इंक्लिनेशन है तो हम लोग उसको encourage करना चाहिए. So they were very very forward thinking in the sense they gave equal importance to my music education as much as my formal
So,
education.
do you have a musical background in your family? I mean, is somebody
No,
in your
no,
family
no.
who comes?
See, देखिए South Indian, देखिए I'm from a middle class South Indian family. South Indians में generally क्या होता है कि एक वो होता है attraction towards music, culture, dance,
जी.
poetry, singing. आप देखिए बच्चे यहाँ वहाँ जाते रहते हैं म्यूजिक क्लास के लिए, वायलिन क्लास के लिए जाता है, कोई मृदंगम क्लास के लिए जाएगा, कोई वो जाएगा सीखने के लिए, भरतनाट्यम के लिए जाते हैं छोटी छोटी बच्चियां. So it's a part of our culture.
But I have a bone to pick with you.
हाँ,
I have a bone to pick with you, specifically with
बोलिए
you.
बोलिए
Sir,
बोलिए.
Ehsan and Loy both have come on my show. When I was in Sahara, on the RKB show, the only person who always used to be missing used to be Shankar. तो मैं हमेशा पूछता था लॉय से, कहाँ है भाई? कहता यार वो
सर आपने मुझे शायद बुलाया नहीं. आपने शायद बुलाया नहीं मुझे.
हाय शाबाश, हाय शाबाश. चलो, you turn the tables and put it on me. चलिए कोई बात नहीं. Thank you so much.
और राजीव जैसे 25 साल पहले थे ना वैसे ही है अभी भी.
हाय शाबाश. Thank you so much.
His smiling face, उनका जो sarcastic humor है, उनका जो एक अदा है, एक सुर में वो बात करते हैं, वही सुर पकड़ के चल रहे हैं 25 साल से.
Thank you so much, sir. लेकिन एक चीज है, I saw you perform at the Gateway of India, at the Mumbai festival, and it was out of the world. I have never seen such a beautiful performance. It was, oh my God, I don't even know where to begin. And number two, you know what happened? When going in my car, my daughter put on the Hanuman Chalisa that you have sung along with Pandit Jasraj Sahab.
Oh, yes.
So, where did that come from? It is. I can't even begin to describe it. It is pure ecstasy. It is as if Hanumanji is standing in front of you, and you are singing to him. So,
ये देखिए ये गाने ना हम चूज नहीं करते हैं, गाना हमको चूज करता है. तो being able to sing and render one of the most important scriptures of our country, which is the Hanuman Chalisa, and that too with Sangeet Martand Pandit Jasraj ji, is a blessing. वो तो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है. Actually मेरे पास, I'm part of a spiritual channel. I have a Shankar Mahadevan spiritual channel on YouTube, जिसमें हम लोग अक्सर ऐसे करते रहते हैं. And I'm part of a company called Strum Music also. तो जिसमें हम लोग, I sing only spiritual songs in that particular music label and this channel. तो हम लोगों को मौका मिला ये करने का, और धुन भी बहुत, I don't remember the tune now, but इतना beautiful वो जो जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर. The way Pandit ji sings, it's a learning process. So
yeah, but पहली जो 2-3 जो चौपाई थी वो उन्होंने गाई है, उसके बाद सारा आपने गाया है उसके बाद?
नहीं, it's no. It is between both them. 4 उन्होंने गाया, बाद में 4 मैं, 4 वो, 4 दोनों ने गाया है.
और आपका एक और है माशाल्लाह बहुत जबरदस्त, वो इतना जबरदस्त है, मैं क्या बताऊं आपको. When we started, both Pradeep ji and I, we started in cable net between us. It was started by us. In Mumbai, it was started by us. So we were the first people actually to telecast Ganpati live.
अरे वाह.
सबसे पहले, और लाल बाग का राजा लाइव वो लोग बोलते थे हो नहीं सकता, क्योंकि उस वक्त तो सैटेलाइट था नहीं, हम तो केबल पे थे. तो जो रिटर्न केबल पे थे, वी वर एबल टू टेलीकास्ट इट लाइव. उसमें आपकी जो गणपति की आरती जो है ना, वो क्या बजी है साहब, इतनी बजती थी, वो इतनी बजती थी, मुझे तो ज़बान ही याद हो गई. मतलब it is so beautiful. So you have been very spiritual from birth, or was this a later development? And do you still pray? How does your day begin?
देखिए सर, what I mean, being spiritual is just a way of life, ये कुछ उसके लिए एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट लेना, या either you are or you are not.
Correct.
और आप नेचुरली रहो बेटर. ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब मैं बैठता हूँ और 5 घंटे पूजा करता हूँ और फिर बाद में सारा मंत्र पढ़ता हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है. I think it's just a way of life. Being spiritual is an extension of just trying to be trying to be a better human being every day, you know, and and it's as simple as that. And हमेशा हम याद रखना चाहिए, कलाकारों को स्पेशली याद रखना चाहिए कि अगर आप सोचते हो कि ये जो गाना गा रहा हूं मैं, ये जो गाने बना रहा हूँ फॉर द लास्ट 28-29 ईयर्स में कंपोज कर रहा हूँ, ये जो मैं परफॉर्म कर रहा हूँ, ये सब मैं खुद कर रहा हूँ, ये मैं हूँ और मैं हूँ, अगर ये सोचने लगे तो
जी।
दैट इज वेयर योर थॉट इटसेल्फ इज इन द रॉन्ग डिपार्टमेंट।
सर वो
देयर इज समथिंग,
सर वो
हाँ,
गणपति का कुछ याद है?
ऑफ कोर्स सर।
सर सुनाएंगे जरा प्लीज।
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणवन्दिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि।
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः, ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः।
Another
क्या बात
things
है?
that brings out the best among the thing, people who are listening is the Shiv Tandav Stotram. It's amazing. It's out of the world.
Yes.
Because I have been, associated with a lot of spiritual gurus, even, with Ramesh Bhai Oza and all these. तो उनका जो गाने का तरीका है, वह शिव तांडव स्तोत्रम, and yours was just right from the start till the end. You keep everybody and totally involved in that. एक जबरदस्त तरीके से.
Totally enthralled.
और जो लास्ट में हम जो चालू करते हैं शिव का जो राग आलाप करना, oh God, that was amazing. Most of the people who are along with the spiritual gurus and all, even they find this, यही डालते रहते हैं शिव तांडव स्तोत्र आपका.
ये शिव तांडव स्तोत्र जो है, जो मेरे लाइफ में आया, मैंने तो नहीं चुना, किसी ने मुझसे गवाया, और फिर इसका जो असर लोगों पे है, अभी परसों की बात है, अनुपम खेर जी ने एक वीडियो भेजा. He was traveling somewhere in Kashmir or one of those mountainous regions, and he said that every single morning when I get up, I listen to the Shiv Tandav Stotra, and जो भी गाया होता था, it's not only me, any artist would have sung that Shiv Tandav Stotra. वो जो उसका पावर जो है, it just energizes you for the day. प्रवाह पाविपस्थले गलेवलंब्यलंबिता भुजंगतुंगमालिका डमड्डमड्डमड्डमन्निना वड्डमर्वयं चकार चंड तांडवं तनोतु न शिवम शिवम. लिखा क्या है सर? दिस इज आवर कंट्री. क्या
सर, अब आपके नाम में ही शंकर और महादेव दोनों हैं.
हाँ सर, मेरे बेटे का नाम में शिवम शंकर महादेवन है. 3 शिव है उसमें.
But this is really beautiful. So which is the one which really inspires you from inside? What is it that first comes to your head when you want to feel something?
I think a state of mind inspires me. My state of mind inspires me. अगर state of mind सही नहीं है ना, जिसको मैं 99.99% I see to it that my state of my mind is calm, stable, and at peace. Because peace, joy, happiness, feeling good for others, just a general good feeling is the state to be. You have to try to be in the state of Zen always. वो अगर रहो तो that inspires you. फिर आप एक गाड़ी का हॉर्न भी सुनेंगे, या कोई रास्ते में जो भांडी वाला है वो गाते हुए वो सुनेंगे, या आप कोई भी सुनेंगे, anybody can inspire you. लेकिन अगर आपका स्टेट ऑफ माइंड सही नहीं है तो आप सबसे बड़े से बड़े कलाकार, बड़े गुलाम अली खान साहब को सुनिए, that won't inspire you. So what inspires me is the state of my mind.
So who inspired you when you were a kid? Whom were you listening to?
Oh my God! See, I've always been interested in listening to various genres of music. It's not like आज अगर मैं कर्नाटक क्लासिकल सुनूं, जैसे कि शमंगुडी श्रीनिवास अय्यर है, नेदुरुरी कृष्णमूर्ति है, MS सुब्बलक्ष्मी है, so many great artists are there. या हिंदुस्तानी क्लासिकल सुनूं, पंडित भीमसेन जोशी है, उस्ताद आमिर खान है, बड़े गुलाम अली खान साहब है, पंडित जसराज जी हैं, किशोरी अमुनकर हैं, या गजल सुने। गुलाम अली खान साहब इज वेरी 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 डियर टू मी। आई मीन, he considers me as family and vice versa. We have long conversations. We have met so many times in the past, and he's come to my house. He inspires me a lot because he's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous singer. Then, if you go to see jazz, there are so many artists like Miles Davis, John McLaughlin, Zakir Hussain ji. The list is endless. And हमारे फिल्मों की दुनिया में अगर देखें तो किशोर कुमार, किशोर कुमार, Kishore Kumar and Kishore Kumar, and then come the rest. Then come everybody else.
Well, you talked about jazz. One second, Pradeep. You talked about jazz. You started with Miles Davis. You didn't go through the rest of the list as most people usually do. There's the Duke, there's the King, and then there's everybody else. So
absolutely. There are so many.
So do you still listen to that? Do you still listen to that swing jazz?
I have performed with George Duke. I performed with Stevie Wonder. I performed with Shaka Khan. I performed with so many of them, and they're all like
Shaka Khan.
unbelievable
Wow.
legends.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only guy who had Shaka Khan's LPs. I didn't know that,
I perform अगर आप जाके इंटरनेट पे ढूंढेंगे तो मिल जाएगा. In the UN,
Yes.
when they celebrated April 30th is regarded as International Jazz Day.
Yes.
So we all performed together, so yeah, I mean, God is great.
Fantastic.
Shankarji, one is, as you said, performing where the Shiv Tandav Stotram is there, and you got the entire spiritual, जो आपके followers हैं, they are mad, they are endlessly mad listening to Shiv Tandav Stotram. And then you got Shah Rukh Khan and Mithwa. Oh God, the entire teenage, it's like a revolution, Mithwa. So which did you, what you like, what do you like singing? Mithwa, Shiv Tandav Stotram.
देखिए, anything that is a derivative of music, I enjoy doing, and I don't do it till I enjoy doing. I will not do something that I don't enjoy. And I mean, Mithwa, if you go to see, it is a hardcore commercial Hindi cinema. It is a hardcore commercial cinema. But उसमें भी बात है, उसमें हमारे राग हैं, उसमें I've infused classical music in that. So this is a responsibility of a music composer to kind of educate the layman also to our classical music, तो उन लोगों को बहुत ज्यादा heavy dose दोगे ना, they'll reject it and they'll run away. तो ऐसे commercial music को अगर आप थोड़ा थोड़ा तड़का दो ना, they really enjoy it.
So it was deliberate, or you introduced that into it, because जैसे आपने बोला
yeah, of course it was deliberate, completely thought of, completely planned, because उसके बगैर वो हो नहीं सकता. That's how you can bring the listening level of our audience up, and you can present our music to them.
Could you tell us a bit about that? How did you guys meet? How did you meet, Ehsan and Loy and you? How did you?
They were very very reputed artists from the advertising industry. बहुत सालों से वो तो मेरे पहले से भी थे इंडस्ट्री में. मैं तो इंजीनियर था. I was working as an engineer.
From a software engineer to a Grammy Award winner. Isn't that fantastic?
So, but इनको advertising world में मिला. I've sung for so many ads, whether it's FMCG or whatever. So many ads I've sung and they've become popular. So advertising world में एहसान और लॉय मुझे मिले, और वहाँ हम लोगों का जो connection हुआ, you just connect, over your work, and then suddenly realize it's a pleasure singing, performing, creating with these people. But they're just wonderful human beings too. So just brothers in crime. We are all like together.
Wow, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Did you get any resistance from the established music industry when you came in?
No, हम लोग अपनी दुनिया में रहते हैं सर. हम लोग ये रेजिस्टेंस हम लोग सोचते ही नहीं. अपना काम करते जाओ. जो आया वो आया, जो चली वो चली, जो नहीं चली नहीं चली. We are, at the end of the day, we need to feel a sense of peace in our hearts that we have not done something that's mediocre. See, life mein, I don't think that every person has got songs that all the songs become hits, But for you, because creativity is a relative thing. What I like, you may not like. What he likes, he may not like. As long as you like what you're doing, just continue doing it. It's
तो
like that.
शंकर साहब ये बताएं, we can't, you know, have a show with you without talking about Breathless. So, you know, and everybody says, you've clarified this a million of times, I know, but maybe you could do it 1,000,001 more time here. That song was not sung in one breath, was
Yeah,
it?
yeah, obviously not. इसमें कौन सा rocket science है? ये obviously, मतलब अगर वो गाता तो मैं अभी तक मरा हुआ आदमी होता, you know. So it's a concept of singing in one breath, and which we thought is absolutely new. जैसे river is flowing, जैसे you know the wind is blowing, river is flowing, the fire is spreading. That was the idea of creating a song which doesn't just stop. You know, in physics, if you see, as Javed always says, parabolas, you know, when you see parabolas, it's got strange shapes. It
Yes.
becomes big, it becomes small, it becomes fast, becomes slow. There are circular things in it, there are straight things in it. So, the
And
song
sometimes it
also
becomes a
does not have
hyperbola.
Absolutely. You're right. So this song has various structures. You know, it just goes up, down, slow, fast. That was the whole idea.
So what about music directors now? जब आप म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स के साथ जब आपको गाना मिलता है, तर्ज मिलती है और उसके बाद उसका म्यूजिक आप सुनते हैं, because you are a, I mean, to call you a genius would be an understatement.
I sing in
you are a brilliant
Rajiv ji.
music director yourself. Now the point is,
Yeah.
doesn't the music director in you sometimes say, hey, listen, ये क्या गा रहा है यार तू?
नहीं.
कभी ऐसा हुआ
Rajiv ji, क्या होता है? I'll tell you what. Whenever I go to sing for other music composers, because I sing in 10 languages, you know.
दस
You
भाषाओं
must have heard.
जी.
You must have just heard. मेरे हिंदी गाने आपने सुने होंगे, लेकिन साउथ में उतने ही पॉपुलर है मेरे तमिल, तेलुगु, कन्नड़ा, मलयालम जो सॉन्ग्स है,
जी.
और महाराष्ट्र से भी मुझे बहुत प्यार मिला फॉर मराठी सॉन्ग्स. सो
मराठी में आपने एक पिक्चर भी की है.
हाँ
जी.
तो जब मैं दूसरे कंपोजर्स के लिए गाता हूँ तो मेरे अंदर का जो कंपोजर है उसको मैं घर में छोड़ के जाता हूँ, बिकॉज I don't want to destroy the vision of a music composer, you know. I don't want to destroy. उसने कुछ compose किया. I don't want to poke my nose in and saying that, you know, hey, no, this is not good, this is good. I become an obedient singer for a music composer. I can offer a suggestion, you know. If I'm very friendly with the composer, I can offer a suggestion. If he agrees to it, great. If he doesn't agree to it, also great. You know, it's just a two-way thing. You know?
Right. So yeah, one second, Pradeep ji. This is most important. So how did this Grammy-winning album come about? Could you tell us that?
Oh, this is one of the most important moments of my life. Not because of an award, because of this group that I was part of. You know,
Shakti.
Shakti was a group which I used to listen to when I was
Yes.
a kid. When I was in school, I used to go and buy the CDs, buy the cassettes. That time CDs भी नहीं थे, cassettes. And I used to buy those cassettes from Chembur where I used to stay. मैंने जिंदगी में कभी सोचा नहीं था कि I would be sitting with them on stage, because all I wanted was photographs with them. If ever it happens, or meet them, spend 5 minutes with them. I never knew that I'll be touring with them for 25 years, you know. And because these are all mega monster musicians, you know, and they have done their bit.
That's a new one.
They have done their bit. They have been there, done that, played with every single musician in the world. I mean, John McLaughlin ji, he's played with every single jazz artist from Miles Davis to, I mean, he was literally staying in
To Branford
with
Marsalis.
Miles Davis. Yeah.
To Branford Marsalis, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So these are the artists suddenly you're sitting with on stage. You can't even imagine, you know. And that feeling is unbelievable. And then we realized, after touring for almost 22 years, we realized we don't have a single studio recording of this new Shakti with, Ganesh ji and Selva ji and me and Zakir Bhai and all of us. So let's do a studio recording. And COVID struck. So we can't travel anywhere. We said, okay, whatever it is, come hell or high, we are completing this album uh, uh, in from remote control, from remote locations. So I was from Mumbai, Zakir Bhai was from San Francisco, John G was from Monaco, Ganesh Rajgopalan was from Seattle, and Selva Ganesh was from Chennai. So this was every day. It was pretty crazy, you know. We used to record, send files, editing, mixing, suggestions, emails, going up and down. With that is the power of technology.
Yes.
So, you know, we used technology to the maximum limit.
So you must have had a brilliant sound engineer and a
Oh,
great
yeah.
backup crew.
Oh yeah, not only one, you know, not only one. Each one had one tracking engineer who tracked the music, and then finally it was mixed by John G's engineer, who's in Switzerland. So it's crazy. I mean, the way it
But
happened
congratulations
was
again. Brilliant, absolutely
Thank you so
brilliant.
much.
Really and truly proud of you.
Shankarji, how does the
Pradeep ji.
youth of today who looks to you as an inspiration, the youth looks to you as an inspiration, as a role model, you know, if they see that yours is a bed of roses. You can say, you know, entire road is filled with roses. I mean, you have been successful. So, but one success, there are another 10 other people who defeat, I mean, who have lost things. How does inspiration come? How does inspiration come? Has there been victories? Has there been defeats? Has there been challenging circumstances?
Bed of roses, सब ये सब कहने वाली बात है सर. There is no bed with roses and all that. It's only hard work. You know, sitting on stage with these maestros and singing to perfection. Do you know the state of a singer क्या होता है? You can you even imagine कि how anxious, worried, nervous, and you know what state you have got to focus 100% on what you're singing, because you're sitting over there and you can't afford to miss even a quarter of a beat, you know, a micron of a beat, because it's complicated music. तो ये बेड ऑफ रोजेस सब बाद में है. ग्रैमी लेके घर जाते वक्त बेड ऑफ रोजेस है. बट द होल प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग द पीसेस, मास्टरिंग देम, परफॉर्मिंग देम टू परफेक्शन. सी क्या होता है कि अच्छा होता है, गुड होता है, लेकिन एक्सेलेंट नहीं होता है मेनी अ टाइम्स. यू नो व्हाट पीपल डू इन लाइफ. So this is my advice to, as you were saying, role model.
Yes.
I would just say that you firstly don't just be good. Just aim at being excellent.
Wow.
And
Lovely.
aim at being the best. वो होगा नहीं होगा वो अलग बात है. But your focus should be 100%. That's the only way to do it. फिर बाद में आता है
Seeing your life as an inspiration, you know, and has there been setbacks and have you overcome them and
Of
come to
course.
victory?
See, we are creating songs every day. We are creating songs for Bollywood every day. Mega films, mega banners. Not all of them succeed. Some of them are not even heard by the public. Some films flop, you know, hugely. There is a disaster flop. 2 लोग भी नहीं देखने जाते हैं थिएटर में. These are all setbacks. But then you should remember that this is part of your life. This is part of the game. No hero has had 100% hits, or no music composer has had all his songs that have done well. No artist has had all paintings that have sold. You know what I mean? So you should remember that this is art. This is kala. So you have to be satisfied with it.
So Shankar Mahadevan ji, is there any song that composed by you, sung by you, that you have hated?
That sorry?
That you have
आपकी आवाज
hated?
कट
That you have hated any song
No.
of yours?
देखिए ये जो गाने जो है, these are our children, you know.
Right.
हम जब स्टूडियो में जाते हैं,
But
तो
some
वो कुछ नहीं
children
होता.
are
सुनिए
better
ना,
than others.
या वो नॉटी हो जाते हैं, वो अलग बात है. Some children are naughty, but आप सवेरे जा रहे हो, आपके हाथ में है, आपके हाथ में कि कौन से नोट्स चुने, आपके हाथ में है कौन से लिरिक्स चुने, आपके हाथ में कौन से सुर चुने, and you have created it. So it's your baby. Your baby is born by the end of the day. And the song is created. So आपके हिसाब से वो अच्छा बच्चा ही है. You know what I mean? But
तो शंकर साहब ये कहा
doesn't
जाता है.
perform well. The kid doesn't perform well.
Yes.
That doesn't mean you start hating the kid. You know.
I agree with you. पर शंकर साहब ये कहा जाता है कि जैसे A.R. रहमान साहब है, Now, A.R. Rahman, for example, does not give too much of direction. तो भाई गाइए, ये लीजिए, इसको ऐसे कीजिए, इसको ऐसा गाइए, इसको ये कीजिए. I was speaking to Daler Mehndi the other day, and वो गाना ना, टिंग डिंग डिंग डिंग, उसमें जो आता है वो क्या है वो जो भी है. हाँ, वो कौन सी पिक्चर थी सर? वो भगत सिंह के ऊपर जो
वो ये रंग दे बसंती.
रंग दे बसंती. तो रंग दे बसंती में और उसके बाद जो गाना बना वो माशाल्लाह इतना जबरदस्त बना. What is your technique? When you have to get somebody else to sing for you, you actually have to you give specific directions that I want this to be done exactly
to
like
a certain
this?
extent, depending on the artist. Artist की capability क्या है?
जी.
Are you just a singer or are you a contributor?
Right.
हर singer अपना एक contribution लेके आता है गाने की तरफ, with his voice, with his feel, with his rendition, with his energy, and with his knowledge. ये सब ना he puts into the song. So the song becomes his, He has to contribute to the song. So if there's a terrific artist who is capable of, improvising, who's capable of offering suggestions, who's capable of making that song his, अपना बना लिया गाने को, I just let the song flow through the artist.
Beautiful.
I just let him, तो गाना अलग ही बन जाता,
Is there the work of any music director that you really admired? I mean, somebody that you maybe like to talk about?
Oh my God! I mean, A.R. Rahman is a fantastic, fabulous music composer, and he knows. I mean, he's a 360-degree, knowledgeable artist and a fantastic human being. Completely down to earth, modest. At the same time, he knows what he's doing, and technically, musically, aesthetically, absolutely sound. And every time he doesn't fail to surprise me with his music. So he's just out of this world.
Any inspiration?
And of course, there are
from Hollywood, any inspiration you can say that yes, that's an inspiration in Hollywood. His lifestyle, his way of life, and that's an inspiration.
देखिए मुझे हॉलीवुड का लाइफस्टाइल तो मुझे पता नहीं सर, वो लोग कहाँ रहते हैं.
Bollywood.
हाँ, but Bollywood में composers, you're talking about composers from Bollywood who inspire me.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, see, देखिए, if you don't get inspired from people like Madan Mohan, S.D. Burman,
Mashallah,
R.D. Burman, Shankar Mahadevan, I know of a Marathi composer Srinivas Khale Sahab. If you don't get inspired by all these people, you are not a musician at all. I don't know about their personal lives or anything, but look at what they have created. They have created so much for us to learn and execute it for one lifetime.
fantastic.
And singers like Asha ji, Lata ji, they're just incredible. I mean, you listen to them and say, how have they sung these pieces of music like this? How have they done it?
And without the aid of modern technology.
It's not possible. I mean, they are just, oh my God, they are like, that's what I'm saying, na? This is straight descendants of Ma Saraswati. That's it.
Sir, आपने माँ सरस्वती की बहुत बात करी है. I know you had said that we should leave you at 5:30. तो सर चलते चलते सरस्वती वंदना अगर हो जाए तो.
Yeah, जरूर.
Please.
So thank you very much, guys. You all have been a superb experience for me.
We would love to talk to you
more. Your
more.
energy, both of you all, really.
I think we can continue talking if you have the time. But
unfortunately I have to leave. But मैं आपको गाते मैं आपके लिए गा लेता हूँ.
One small thing after that, a message for the youth. What is your way of life? A message for the youth who take you as a role model.
Okay.
One small message. It could be a dialogue from Bollywood or like Rajesh Khanna's "Bahut Nasha Hai Zindagi" or whatever.
Firstly, I'll just sing you all the Saraswati Vandana since you mentioned about
Thank you.
it. Give me 1 second. सुना जरा तानपुरा. कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावर दण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवे सदा वन्देता सामां पातु सरस्वती भगवती
Jai Ma
Thank you very
Saraswati.
much.
We learnt it in school. We used to sing it in
Yeah.
school. I remember that.
So,
Yeah,
so
assembly
Jati
में
Jati, I'd just like to
जी
tell the youth of today that
Yes, fantastic message for you, the way of life.
just keep it simple. Keep it simple. You know, don't complicate life because life is not complicated. You complicate it. So keep it simple. And if you want to delve into the field of music, because I can only speak as a musician, you want to delve into the get used to listening to good music. Let that be your benchmark always. You know, it's like once you have eaten a dal makhani from the best place, that is your benchmark. फिर आप कहीं और से खाओ, उसका मजा नहीं आएगा. You'll always compare it to that one, you know. So let that be your palette, you know. Just listen to great, like for example, Rajiv ji, he's listening to great jazz music. I know that he's a lover of music. So just make that your vocabulary. अगर आपके vocabulary अच्छा है, तो you'll speak well. It's as simple as that. So make your musical vocabulary rich and do not shy away from investing in musical knowledge.
जबरदस्त.
Keep on learning all your life. That's all I
Keep
can say.
on learning all your life. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
सर चलते चलते क्योंकि आपने कहा इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ. सर दाल मखनी पसंद है आपको?
Oh my God, मुझे खाना ही पसंद है सर. क्या
सब खाना. कौन सा खाना सबसे ज्यादा पसंद है सर? वो
Everything,
बताएं.
all kinds of cuisine, sir. All kinds of cuisine. And someday I want to open my own restaurant. So let's see.
What will it be called? Shankar's.
God knows, sir. God
Like
knows.
Shankar's Weekly used to be there when we were growing up. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Mr.
sir.
Mahadevan.
Thank you,
Great
thank you,
pleasure.
thank you, both of
And
you all.
congratulations once again. We
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
feel proud in your reflected glory. We feel so proud as Indians.
The whole country
Thank you
is
very
proud.
much, sir. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
Jai Hind.
Bye bye. Bye.
Namaskar. That was lovely. Oh, that was absolutely lovely. Mr. Shankar Mahadevan just won a Grammy. Fantastic. For his group, for his group Shakti, which is really and truly a great honor. Only 15 Indians have won a Grammy so far, including Mr. Mahadevan, of course. And आपने जो अभी शो देखा उसके बारे में आप लोगों की क्या राय है, शंकर महादेवन जी के बारे में क्या राय है, प्लीज़ ज़रूर लिखें. We would love to read your comments. We would love to read your response. We'll of course be back with you very, very shortly. तब तक के लिए नमस्कार. जय हिंद.